Good morning. I recognise there will be lots of very important world news stories and domestic news stories that we need to address today. But first of all, I feel we need to address the thing that is bothering me the most right at this time, which is the weather. I'm contemplating setting up a weather ombudsman, and at the top of the tree is Mother Nature. Although, would it be Mother Nature or would it be the people that spray and stop the sun? We'd have to find out. I'm over it. So last year, I actually think it detrimentally affected my mental health. I was like, it'll be a nice day, it'll be a nice day. Oh, it's not a nice day. It'll be a nice day. Oh, it's really windy. It'll be a nice day. Oh, there's a really cold wind. It'll be a nice day. Oh, it's raining. I mean, literally, you eke yourself out to the summer. I mean, it's Chelsea Garden Show, Chelsea Flower Show, and yet here we are today looking as though it's a murky day in October. I'm like, it's the end of bloody May. Well, it's nearly the end of May. And it's just grey and ugh. And people will say, well, we've had a nice run up to it. Well, you might have done. Where I live, we did have about 3 days. I'll give you that. We did have about 3 days and we haven't had any rain for I do not know how long. But the wind, it might look nice out there. It might look a nice picture, but you can't sit out there and have your lunch because it all goes in your face. You're sort of sat with your hair crossing you because it's such a ghastly wind. And I just feel like, I feel like I've been gypped. I want a refund. I don't. What happened? I can't be living in cloud cuckoo land where all I remember are the summers of my youth where it was summer. You know, where of course you had the cagoules. Oh, do you remember those cagoules that you used to pack up and put in your backpack? Like they were the backpack. And they had those funny little clip things that you had to get right. And if you didn't get right, you couldn't get it off. So you spent for ages when it was raining trying to get your cagoule off, but you couldn't. So you just stood there getting soaked. I digress. But of course, I remember those days where it was the emergency cagoule and the picnic in the car, but it felt so different. It felt like a big downpour and then there was the sun and it was all nice again and you got out the car and you carried on with your day. And for me, that was always at Belton House Garden. But it's just now, it's this consistent wind, which I hate wind. I find it really scary. And then this sort of grey bleh, and it's not doing anything. I mean, if it's this grey, my garden needs the water. So let's just have a massive downpour and let's get, once you've got through all the dry cracks, let's make the soil nice and moist again. And then let's have some nice warmth so that the grass will grow and the flowers will grow and it'll be lovely. But no, it's meh. The kids call it meh. And I feel gypped. I feel like if this is how we're going into summer again, and we're not going on an abroad holiday this year for many reasons. There are not many reasons, we can't afford it, but I'll say for many reasons. And we're going to Norfolk for half term. Well, a bit of half term because we can't afford the full week. And the forecast already is rain. And it feels like it's conspiring against us. It feels like we had that lovely bit at the beginning of May and then the school holidays come. Let's just rain on everyone. Why not? And I'm sure it is something to do with the sprayers. And now you lot have enlightened me on the sprayers. I'm fully on board, absolutely on board. And I just think it's evil. It's mean. And yeah, toddler tantrum from me. I'm not even going to dress it up. I don't like it. I'm irritated by the weather. And I don't know that I can do another summer of grey mist and those horrible, horrible winds. I'd rather it was raining than windy, honestly, because at least the rain does some good. At least the rain nourishes the plants and the ground. But the wind, what good does the wind do? I mean, it's great if you're sailing. We're not all sailing, are we? So why the wind? Don't like it, not up for it, hate it, go away wind. It's just how I feel. Sorry. Please do like and subscribe. I should have said that at the beginning, shouldn't I? It's early.